What's up everybody, this is Chassidy, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. You wanna know how I got rid of cellulite. Let's jump right into it. First and foremost, if you don't follow me on any other social handle, or this is your first time to my YouTube, let me tell you what qualifies me to talk about how to get rid of cellulite. First and foremost, I am a certified personal trainer. I am an IF3 Bikini Pro, but even more than either of those, I had cellulite personally, and I got rid of it. I also had clients who had cellulite and I helped them diminish the visibility as well. So how did I personally get rid of my cellulite? Listen, I lowered my body fat percentage. I lowered my body fat percentage. Let's go ahead and take a moment of silence. Yeah, we're gonna take a moment of silence. You wanna know why we're taking a moment of silence? We taking a moment of silence because I know you mad at me. Don't quit, don't click out. I know you're mad at me right now. You thought I was gonna say some cream. You thought I was gonna say some surgery, some sucker pucker, something that was gonna make you diminish your cellulite in 15 seconds or less. The answer is I lowered my body fat percentage. Let me also say this, I put on muscle. So I lowered my body fat percentage and I put on muscle. That is how I got rid of my cellulite. So let's go ahead and rewind really quickly. What is cellulite? Cellulite is fat. It is a layer of fat underneath the skin that is pushing up against the connective tissue, which is making it pucker up. It is something that is hereditary, so the way your cellulite looks or in the places that it is, typically it's something that's based on your genetics. However, I again am going to tell you that it is very possible to diminish the visibility of your cellulite. So how do you lower your body fat percentage? The answer is this: proper nutrition, weight training, cardio, consistently over time. Okay, so it is a combination of all of those things. A lot of times we do a couple of them, okay? We might be badasses in the gym, like we go hard in the gym and we don't skip gym days, but we eat like shit. Okay? Or we might eat healthy, but we're not doing anything to help put muscle on our body. So we need to do all of those things consistently over time. Again, proper nutrition, weight training, cardio, consistently over time. So how long does it take to get rid of cellulite? The answer varies. Okay, so for me personally, my very first transformation photo where I showed having cellulite to getting rid of it for the first time ever in my life, those photos were 9 months apart. And I don't tell you that to discourage you, because I know 9 months is a long time, and I know you were like, girl, I was trying to get rid of this for the summer. Okay, ain't nobody got 9 months. But it does take time. But how long it truly takes, yes, genetics play a part, but I believe personally, even more than that, is your hustle. How hard are you going? How consistently are you being? How dedicated are you to your grind? How committed are you? How honest with yourself are you about following those steps? Okay? So one of the questions I also get a lot is, can you target specific areas when working on dropping your body fat percentage? So the answer is no. However, what is very beneficial, very beneficial, is putting on muscle in that specific area. So I carried cellulite in my glutes, that's my glutes, in my glutes and on the back of my legs, so my hamstring area. I focused tremendously on putting on muscle in those areas. Some of the exercises that I did, of course, squats. For my hamstrings, I did a lot of stiff leg deadlifts and lion leg curls. Check out my top 5 glute transforming exercises. Those are staples and definitely tremendously helped in aiding me to put on muscle in those areas and also get rid of the cellulite. Okay, so the last thing that I want to tell you is this. If you saw me today, if you ran into me today and I was rocking a cute pair of shorts, okay, you would notice that on the back of my legs, on my hamstring area, I have a tiny bit of cellulite. So first let me say this, I ain't no fraud, okay? I got rid of my cellulite. However, with my body fat percentage being a little bit higher than at that time, some of the cellulite came back, okay? However, because I focused on putting muscle on my hamstrings and my glute area, although I have a little bit of cellulite popping up because of my body fat percentage being higher, it is nowhere near it was at the start of this journey for me. So as I continue to put on and build muscle, which takes time, like we talked about earlier, as I continue to put on muscle on those areas when my body fat percentage gets a little bit higher at times because I want to be just a little bit thicker, okay, the visibility of that cellulite will become less and less. Okay, so let's recap. I lowered my body fat percentage and I put on muscle, and that is how I diminished the visibility of my cellulite. And last but not least, let me also say this, and I know I probably said last but not least last time, but for real, this is the last time I'm saying the last time. Let me say this, okay? And please take this in and understand, I am saying this to be encouraging. I'm not saying this by any means to boast, okay? I'm a 2-time cover model. I have been published in multiple fitness magazines. I am a spokesmodel for one of the biggest companies in the fitness industry. I'm an IFB Bikini Pro, and I have a little bit of cellulite, okay? I looked up the statistics and it was like 95% of women have cellulite. And I say that to say this. Get to a point where you find you sexy, okay? So that little bit of cellulite on the back of my legs, although I'm gonna continue to work on building muscle there, it doesn't bother me. I'm very comfortable and confident in it. So work on you until you get to a point where you are comfortable with you. Don't worry about nobody else, okay? Get to a point where you're comfortable with you. I hope that you are aiming for a point to where you're healthy, okay, and not just sexy, okay? You need to be healthy too, okay? You need to take that sexy long term, okay? And in order to do that, you gotta be healthy. And so I close this in saying, yes, it is absolutely possible to diminish the visibility of your cellulite and get to a point where you are just comfortable with you. That's it. I hope you like this video, like and subscribe. This is Chassidy, deuces.